5:15, 6 o'clock here in New York. This morning, the outcry builds after President Trump tweets a stunningly racist attack against 4 Democratic congresswomen of color. Democrats spent Sunday speaking out against it and trying to process something like this from the president. But to this point, there is virtual silence from Republican lawmakers. The president not apologizing after sending this incendiary tweet telling the women to, quote, go back to the countries they came from. All of the lawmakers that are referenced are American citizens. 3 of them were born in the United States.
So as we wake up today, the question is, what do you call someone who says clearly racist things? This morning, the answer is Mr. President. The second question, what do you call lawmakers who stand by in silence when someone says clearly racist things? The answer this morning, Republican members of Congress. We've been looking all night and found only one single Republican member of Congress who raised any issue at all with what the president said. Chip Roy of Texas. That's it, all alone. We'll let you know if we see or hear any more this morning. Why the silence is a huge issue. What are these members so afraid of? Also, this was no slip of the tongue. This was a deliberate move by the president in an election season. So why does the president think racism is an effective campaign issue? Let's get straight to the White House. Our Joe Johns is there. Joe, is the White House explaining this morning why the president has chosen racism?
Haven't heard anything more than just from the president, John. And look, at this point, at this level, virtually everything has to be seen through a political lens. But this is also one of those moments when the president's remarks on race have gotten so far out there that virtually anybody who pays any attention at all has got to hear it. But it also may have served to unite the sometimes fractured Democrats on Capitol Hill.
President Trump doubling down on attacks he made Sunday against Democratic congresswomen. In a series of racist tweets, the president writing, progressive Democratic congresswomen should go back and help fix the totally broken and crime-infested places from which they came. Though he did not mention the Democrats by name, the apparent targets of his tirade are Congresswomen Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Rashida Tlaib, Ayanna Pressley, who are all natural-born citizens, and Ilhan Omar, who was born in Somalia and became a U.S. citizen in 2000. Amid virtual silence from Republicans on the Hill, Democratic lawmakers slamming the president's rhetoric.
The president is an illegitimate racist occupying the White House. Yes, he attacked these 4 women of color who are members of Congress who have been elected from their districts to come to the Congress of the United States and represent the people in their districts. They are certainly legitimate. He is not.
The 4 freshman congresswomen have repeatedly spoken out against President Trump's immigration policies and have all called for his impeachment. Ocasio-Cortez firing back at the president, reminding him she is an American, adding, given how you've destroyed our border with inhumane camps, all at a benefit to you and the corporations who profit off them, you are absolutely right about the corruption laid at your feet. Omar accusing the president of stoking white nationalism and calling him the most corrupt and inept president we have ever seen. Trump responding to the avalanche of criticism, tweeting, whenever confronted, Democrats call their adversaries, including Nancy Pelosi, racist. Their disgusting language and the many terrible things they say about the United States should not be allowed to go unchallenged. Despite reports of infighting between Nancy Pelosi and the same group of congresswomen, the House Speaker defending the members of her caucus, rejecting what she called the president's xenophobic comments, saying, make America great again has always been about making America white again, echoing comments she made last week.
We respect the value of every member of our caucus. Diversity is our strength. Unity is our power.
So the thing to watch today will be members of the president's own party, particularly on Capitol Hill, to see how many respond to the president's tweets. Allison, back to you.
Joe, thank you very much.